Hayes Brown works his way to the front. Floston's there to try and gather.
He's got to be careful they don't get sucked in. At the moment, Richmond, they start on their direct opponent and then they just get caught going inside the contest.
Pinballs around. Rochelle looking for some daylight. Was touched, so Miller can lope along the goal line and send it outside 50. Strong Mark Green.
What's that?
Lays on. Songs it abroad.
That's 50 metres. You got to pay it. Yeah. He said it 3 times, the umpire.
He did.
So that brings Broad's
short.
the edge of the centre square, and then he floats the ball with a wobbling ball. Really, it was a finger breaker for fall. Dawson, Malera, back to Dawson, and Dawson hugs the boundary line and spears one in the Murray direction. It was cut off by Tresize. And free kicks going to the Tigers.
Well, they butchered that last kick going inside 450. There was a short. It was only 30 metres away.
Tresize to short. Barreling ball towards the goal square.
Legit.
He's such a strong mark.
He's a monster.
No doubt about that one. I think the umpire got it right at the other end, but no doubt about this one. That's just good pressure once again. The Crows just breaking down.
Wallace taking front position. How many times have we seen Tom Lynch do that?
Kicked the first goal of the match, Lynch. It's for his 6th goal of the year and his 2nd today. Oh, he snuck it in. Bit of relief in that spot, I reckon.
Yeah, but it's still worthy enough. It's still worthy enough for Harvey Norman to mark at least. It is Harvey Norman replay, and it's all good by the Tigers. On the second rebound, this time they just go the old-fashioned kick it long. And Big Tom was on the end of it. And close enough for him to butcher the kick and still get a goal anyway.
So it's a little bit of a repeat from the first quarter, their front half game. Richmond, it was a strong feature. I just watched as Broad kicked his kick. I think he had too much grippo on his hands. He was trying to rub it off. But that wasn't a great kick inside forward 50, but 11 front half turnovers to 4 in favour of Richmond. 3 goals from that particular area to 0.
Holding, Isaac Rankin. Back here, please, back here.
He's troubling
Is
at
this
the
in
moment, Isaac
Victoria?
Rankin.
Oh, this too.
Now they're getting on top in clearance now, and here's the ball movement.
Malera to Bond, inside 50. Sits it up for Keys. Keys runs hard into turbocharge from economy pretty quickly to Berry, to Cook, to the goal square. Rochelle waits behind and Trainer takes the defensive mark.
Well, he's been looking for something to really give him some confidence, Trainer, and that was his best action for a long time.
Still hemmed in for the moment, the Tigers. It's going to come back. Neil Bullen has it. Neil Bullen gets on with it quickly. Short one to Rankin, who grasped it, then he was taken high, surely.
1080, you don't need 1080.
Watching the run around here.
There, Dawson.
Come back on. Straight out.
Rankin,
Jordan, clear out
bit of
now.
cat and mouse.
Let's clear out. Jordan, clear out.
It's just that
he just
swinging
needs
top
to...
arm. You have to control that coming lower.
Must be the protected area.
Steely Green will not let Dawson go anywhere.
No, so Dawson just should leave it alone.
End zone.
Rankin probing ball towards Thilthorpe. Front and centre Taranto. Trainer Rechko.
Yeah.
Handball through Ross under the bus. Taranto flicked it out. They've done this pretty well. Hopper, Lynch, labour intensive, but they're at half back. Mark to Green.
Well, this is a great effort by the Tigers. I mean, the Crows are a top end side, and the Tigers are taking it right up to them. They are really impressive based on what we saw last week and the first quarter and a half tonight.
Here we go, guys.
Been impressed by their handball game, their ability to get themselves out of trouble when they're under pressure.
Some growth coming from these youngsters
Tigers
and some
attacking, right?
oldsters.
Short to Broad. Has a bounce. Has a run. Then inside 50. Full surrounded by a couple of Crows. At the crumbs, Malera.
Oh, it's a lead.
Working it around Worrell and eventually in the hands
Cook.
of Cook.
50 metres.
Yeah, once again.
Against Tom Burton.
Doesn't matter whether you're involved in the contest or
I'm
not.
sorry,
as soon as the
but you're not
umpire
doing this on all the
asks
other
you to
games.
stand, you stand.
Tom back on.
So it's a let off.
Play on.
Switches
There are
on.
more 50s in this game than any other game this week.
With some space in the middle of the mighty G.
Oh.
And that's a bullet to Pedler.
50.
Tyler, you're out. Tyler out.
Gets onto the quickly.
Oh my God.
Urgently. Phil
Too easy.
Thorpe.
Too easy. Broke down there for the Tigers. Good work by the Crows.
He was leading hard, Riley Thilthorpe. There was a great kick by Rankin earlier, but it was just defended so
Game's
well.
gone.
He set him up there. He knew where the
Yeah.
space was, came back and pushed him, had contact, led back up.
It wasn't his direct opponent. It was Trainer on that occasion.
But you've got to switch on quicker and hand over quicker. Mentally, Trainer wasn't involved.
Kicked 60 from 25 games last year. He's at 13, Phil Thorpe.
Let off.
Never looked likely, not convincing off the boot.
He's nearly missed everything. Yeah, so there was a trade up. Miller got caught, which meant the Trainer had Riley Thilthorpe in that occasion, a matchup that he would certainly like. So I think with Adelaide trying to defend ball movement, their cascading defence needs to be quicker.
Shorts to the hot spot. To ground, McAndrew, it's under his legs there somewhere.
Well, that I mean,
Tangle in.
they just need to come forward a little bit quicker. I just think they're half a second off, which is allowing Richmond to then hop them through handball. It's a good tackle.
Rechko, standing tackle by McAndrew. McAndrew pats it towards Berry. Berry grabbed by Taranto. He was just able to get rid of it. Ross gathers. Treats.
Got Lisa.
Strong
Hey there,
kick
Matt
down
here,
the
and I
line.
want to show you our
Fall at the back,
Oh.
waited, did it well. Not too many people fall to the ball here, though. Lafau running by Campbell. Campbell over the top. Loves this situation. And then the kick from Green is good.
Well, take your time.
Oh, that's play on.
That's play on.
Well, Sonzi, that was play on for sure, but he's
Play
going to
on.
get a let off and a shot at goal.
How good was that ball movement through hands? We've
Oh,
been
the
speaking about it.
ball.
The ability to run, carry, use the numbers.
And go with speed, Geordie. That way the defenders can't get back to set up.
Doesn't spend that much time in front of goal. Tyler Sonzi's a temporary second goal of the year. Yep, you betcha.
The Tigers are up and about.
Gives the Crows coach something to think about.
Well, he's got plenty to think about because the Tigers are up and they're playing a good brand of footy. Lots of handball, lots of quick release, hitting targets most of the time.
Yeah, good mate. How are you?
That was clever. You can see those
What's your
Tigers.
name?
They're sniffing a
Your
handball.
nan.
Joe the Goose over the top, but
Oh,
Sonzi bailed out, fortunately.
What's happened? What's happened? You do good, mate. Just broke the game. I'm just trying to zoom in on the bloody text. Is that my internet? Hello? Hello?
He's an underrated player.
Taranto.
Yeah.
Wide, strong kick. Bolter had a fair bit of it.
Port Power, mate.
Fell to McAuliffe.
How
Hurry
about you? Who
ball
do you go for?
inside 50. Lafau got his left
Lafau,
foot to
two
it, couldn't
hands, mate.
drag it in. Bonds, and then the kick around the corner.
Pedler.
It's good work.
Yeah, I think he
Eventually in the hands of Pedler.
hurt Campbell on that occasion. You can see there.
You're Richmond, nice.
Good kick, really.
You guys are
opened it
looking
up,
good.
but nowhere to go, really.
Laird.
You Richmond since Matty
to go
Richardson
short.
days, or
They set
you're a
up
bit
well
younger?
in front of the ball, Richmond.
Worrell down the line.
How far
Taylor.
back? Matty Knights. I used to live with a couple of
Let's try
Richmond
and bring the ball back
supporters
into the corridor.
back in
Yep.
Tassie when I was living back
Exactly
there.
what happens, Geordie Lewis to Dawson.
He wanted it in his hands. He's the go-to
That was
man.
Matty Knights. Oh,
He
younger. That's
wheels. Long,
You got some
strong
premierships,
left,
though.
top of the square, Thilthorpe.
good
Sport was
spoil.
good. Down towards Rochelle. Coming.
They're
Ross.
looking all right. They're looking all right.
spreads it out wide. Well-weighted kick, scooped in by Sonzi.
Swansea.
I think their forward pressure, Adelaide, could do with a little bit of a ramp up.
So check out my shorts
And
as
that
well,
ball hit
boys.
the
We've got
deck.
some highlights from
And
past
they were
games.
able to just go
as
backwards
well.
with a couple of handballs. It really had no pressure on them at all.
Looking,
The
I've
Richmond numbers
added,
around contest
I've
is
changed it
evident.
up a bit. I've got subscribe up the top, so hopefully
Whether or
people
not you
will
can
hit the
keep it up for
subscribe
this
button.
final 10 minutes of the
And
half
then
will
we've
be
got the
interesting.
KO Stream More
Floston.
Sport down the bottom.
Well played.
Yeah, yeah,
Pointed.
yeah.
Lafau that
Good
time
error,
from
mate.
Dawson.
It's been a good move, this one.
Berry.
Good hands.
You got Murray up the other end of the ground. He's like a Mack truck.
There we
He's
go.
broken one bone already, and he's not happy yet.
Led with a
Nice.
sky ball. The big flyers. Thilthorpe caught at the back.
There he
Trainer
is.
ripped aground by Murray.
There's a ripper.
Murray.
Just watch here, Rankin coming in late.
Oh,
Just off the stoppage.
picked him.
That's
Well, in dispute. Murray grabbed by a couple of Tigers.
He's just sitting there by himself too.
Yeah.
It's like no one's going near him.
I mean, they're the ones you need to worry about. The ones off the back of the stoppage. It's really
Let
hard
go
to
of
find
him.
space forward, but you see there, even
Oh.
Laird off the back of that.
All square at quarter time.
Boston's going to get
last
knocked
two
out
goals.
the way he's
Laird
going.
Comes out to Malera. Malera's kick. Good smother. Bouncing ball. Rochelle went without it.
Swansea.
And the Tigers
Oh.
went clear, but Swansea was too slow.
the one they needed.
Big curtain.
Speak about the pressure. There you go. Chase down tackle inside
The
450.
big curtain.
Curtin saw him. He just needed him to try and avoid one man, and he was all over him. Bang.
There we
Good
go.
tackle too. Twisted him so he could get that leg at it.
Unlucky. It's not enough voice.
Daniel Curtin, revelation
Oh,
last
Curtin's
year.
gonna
It's
go
his
to,
34th match
Brisbane.
this afternoon. And his second match this year, looking for his first goal of the season. It's a much needed
Oh,
one.
did he? I didn't see it. I'll have to look at the highlights.
From
Curtin.
48.
Oh, that's a kick.
That's a big, strong kick, and that spells
Boy,
Curtin.
Curtin. Did he get it on the
When
phone,
he
did he?
came into the game, no one knew
The
where he
Henry.
should play, Geordie, and he didn't really have the body yet hardened up and fit enough.
I appreciate you
But
coming
it
in,
looks
mate.
like he is going to be an unbelievably good player, no matter where you put him. But he can play
Yeah, I
here,
went
he
and
can
got my
play,
food.
play anywhere.
We
but
got
run
some
probably, and
Milky
he can probably
Lane
do
for
that.
lunch.
Oh, I think you're right. I think he'll be one of those players throughout his journey who'll play a multitude of positions wherever Matty Nix needs him to go. But I love key position players that chase down and create opportunities forward of the ball. There was clearly a bit of delay. There was further up the field, which allowed him to close the gap. Close to the man on the mark, which I thought might have impacted him, but terrific finish, which was their
And
first
play.
goal for the quarter.
Hayes Brown gets and goes, and grabbed by Peatling. Hayes Brown of 208 centimetres. Make it the
Huge.
Perth Wildcats, the basketballer. McAuliffe grabbed in the middle, holding it. Crows with the advantage. Taylor
Taylor.
Saligo back to Taylor, right up the spine towards Murray, brought
Oh.
through the fingertips. Murray, open goal, shoot.
Murray.
It does.
Oh no,
The Crows lift.
Big Murrey. You see takes
Yeah,
out back.
holding the ball
What's he
decision
put up
for me
forward?
was an interesting one.
What the hell?
There was the umpire that had no real clear view of it, and the other umpire that didn't
Yo,
call
what's
it.
up, boy?
But anyway,
How are
they
you,
get the
mate?
free kick and away they go.
Well, he's
Yeah,
his
the
big
Crows
body,
looking
the big
alright.
unit. At the back, didn't do much. He just roped it.
Wish I could get a deal with KO Sports where
Let's
I can
have another
actually
look at this.
stream the game as well with the live reaction. That'd be so good. That'd be a dream job.
To think on second.
Probably fair enough.
Depends on whether his hand
I
is
didn't
Just
small.
interesting where
commentate.
the umpire was
I
calling
would
it from
mute
the umpire that
the
had a clear view,
broadcast
didn't, but two
and
quick goals in a
commentate.
row. So now the pressure comes on to Richmond, I think.
KO Sports,
Well,
if
it's
you're
always,
interested,
there's always going to be that last 10 minutes. Could they sustain
give me the
it?
white list to be able to
The
stream
Crows
it.
have fought back well.
We'll do
First two goals of the quarter of the Tigers.
Do no
Next
sound,
two
and I'll
to the Crows.
commentate it.
Hayes Brown
maybe we can do like a trial game.
again grabbed in the middle. It's going to be a free kick.
Yeah, I'm doing it, mate.
I reckon Murray walked
Bit of a
over the
sore
line
neck
a couple
still.
of feet,
Probably
but he
getting an
got away
injection
with
this
one there.
weekend. This week.
McAuliffe through the centre
Right, C6,
to the
C7.
congestion. 1,000 players at the fall of the ball. Lynch affects the tackle on Dawson and a
Nerve
ball up.
damage.
He nearly had another one there, Lynch.
He did.
He might take the ruck here.
He does.
Oh, thanks, mate. Appreciate
It's an opportunity
You have a
too
good day,
to
good luck.
McAuliffe misses.
Just has been a sort of a
Appreciate it,
50-50
mate.
day for McAuliffe. He was brilliant last week, and he still had plenty
Tell
of
your
ball, but
mates
not quite
to
as
sum
damaging.
up
But
to the channel, mate.
those
Over
hands
on
from Big
YouTube.
Tom were electric.
So Laird,
Let's get it going.
punch,
Sports
broad,
channel, man.
Floston working
Love
hard.
sports.
Absolute
Soxy Sports.
war horses out
Precious
there for the
lifted.
Tigers, and he's going to get a free kick here.
A bit stiff there, the Crows. They've lifted their pressure around the footy.
Yeah, I've been
Entertaining stuff.
having
7
like
minutes to go
whiplash
before
and
the main break.
feeling winded for like 8 weeks.
Short.
Prior.
Issues a couple of instructions.
Had an MRI. Well, first I
I
tried
think you're right, Jared. And this is one
Cairo.
way of
That didn't help.
trying to get rid of
painkillers,
Adelaide's
that didn't
pressure.
help.
Just kick the ball around, keep it out of contest.
Massage, that made it worse.
Hoppers
And then we
kick.
saw a sports specialist.
hands.
Then we got an MRI.
Green, grabbed by Dawson.
And I think it's
Just
pretty
about
much from
close to the leg,
C4
but
to
must have got
C7.
around the-
There's
above
like
the knee.
stenosis on there, so it's like
Here's
bone
another
spurs or bone
Yep, fair call on.
closing up the
Their
gap.
tackle. Rechko. Soligo swings him around. He got that handle
Nah,
to Hayes
just
Brown, who bent
wear
the
and
ground.
tear.
McAuliffe again. He's going to probe it to the top of the square.
Used to play
Lafau
footy a
wrestling.
long time ago,
Fist to the
but-
front of the pack can be dangerous, particularly when it lands in this man's hands. Campbell's short kick. It's going to be enough, is it? It's going to be the required by about a centimetre.
Get the Black Max tape out.
So
this is
yeah, old
Jared's
footy
portfolio.
injuries and just wear and
Let's have a
tear, I
look.
reckon.
Tom, 10 minutes inside. Stand.
Oh, mowing strips are 9 metres. and that's
16.
One a little bit.
16 metres.
16.
Oh, Eddie, you get the glasses on, Eddie.
Steely Green. Directly in front. To put the Tigers back in front.
The Tigers!
It's a goal.
They're back! Yeah, it's
It's an
just
important one at that
frustrating,
too,
man.
Hilly. Adelaide pressure has lifted for the quarter. It was out
Frustrating.
191. So Richmond just went into more of a kick mark game, take it to contest. And it's just really good composure there by Campbell to find Steely Green. You can see there he tried his left. It wasn't opening up for him. Turned back towards the corridor. And Green was the play that he found. So really important goal.
Hey.
Adelaide had kicked 2 in a row. It seemed like their
it's back
pressure
and
and
forth,
momentum
isn't
had
it?
gone that way.
It's a seesawing event at the
With
moment.
4.5 minutes to go. It's an
How are you,
important
Dave?
kick.
Three
Yeah,
goals
someone
to
said
2 in
they
the
played
second
it. They said
term
it wasn't
for
that good.
Richmond.
Have to give it a
McAndrew.
watch though.
Soligo went
I need to
without.
post
So
that,
clearance for the Tigers. Ross
reaction
skies
for-
one towards Lafau, who hit it hard. Round the corner coming. It's a wobbly ball. How will it bounce? Straight out.
Yeah, I was looking at that one, hoping that Campbell would not contest that mark, as Lafau would have
So many clips
absolutely
uploaded
cleaned him
this.
up.
He's
There's
a really
the,
exciting
trailer.
player to watch develop, Lafau.
Yeah.
He's got so many skills. Huge athleticism.
McAndrew patted it down. Campbell tried to charge through the pack and could have been taken high or holding the ball. It's the latter.
Well, he certainly went down easy, didn't he?
You don't want to get in the foul's way as well, because he will absolutely crunch you.
He doesn't respect small forwards, Eddie.
So Rankin,
Oh,
less than 4 to go.
oh, there it is.
Entertaining contest on
See if I
Mother's
can
Day
upload that.
at the MCG. Coming. Looks further afield. Murray in from the side. Down to Pedler. Peatling.
Got the numbers here.
Almost the handball, but there's no one home. Vloston there together. Rechko. Plenty of Tigers around here. Hopper, tunnel ball to Rechko. Rechko, who's fast. To Vloston. They work it through the centre. Short. Back to Gray.
Oh, well done.
Beats 1. Beats 2. Spreads it wide. They're building. Trezise. He's got Broad there for a reinforcement. He's going to go to the interior. Short.
It's hard work being a forward up ahead of this ball movement.
Stand.
Building here, the Tigers.
Should have gone forward a few times. I reckon they just took the conservative line there.
Just don't want to pierce the grid at this stage. Gray lopes into the middle. And then the long one. Lynch just outpointed. Bolter was there, tried to nudge his opponent under the football. Comes out, led by hand. Coming, he's grabbed by LaFowl. Umpire says,
Whoa!
You never try and avoid a tackle from a bloke who built his game around rugby union. Rugby league it might have even been. You don't break his tackles.
He crunched somebody last week.
Yeah.
Versus West Coast in a tackle as well.
Yeah, it's a second F, isn't it?
LaFowl. Important kick for McKelty. For his 9th goal this year. But for a buffer for the Tigers. And they cheer. It's out to 11 points.
Tigers, mate. The Tigers.
Pressure again, George.
Yeah, it was, especially the handball chain here on the close wing to the commentary box. Adelaide just couldn't lay a glove on them. The hands were sharp. And then they tried to explore to the open side. Didn't see anything they like. And then it was just a long kick inside forward 50. And I think you can do that with confidence now with Lynch and Bolter there. They're not getting outmarked by this Adelaide defence. And then their small forwards, their medium forwards just go to work with the pressure.
Yeah, you can see Ross involved there. He locked him in as well for the foul to just come over and smack him.
Their front half game for me has been impressive. Their turnover game, their front half pressure has made it really difficult for Adelaide to try and get the ball out.
Oh, clever.
Rankin with the clearance. Long, searching ball. It's going to sit up for Thilthorpe. Just was a little bit awkward for him. It's in the hot spot here for the Crows, but short over the top, wraps it up.
Nice clearance that time by the Crows.
Generate.
McAndrew flicks it back. Hoping for Curtin, spins his way out of trouble, just got rid of the football. Taranto on hands and knees. Trainers there, Hopper's there, pinballs around. No clean possession. Umpire crossed himself.
But that's the stuff McAndrew can do.
Yep.
I'd love to see someone, I think he wants to try and flick it over the back. I'd love to see someone run through.
McAndrew, Rankin, found a bit of space somehow, and then to Berry. Berry round the corner. Kicked such an important goal last week, not this time.
Yeah, he didn't get the ball drop right that time.
But again, Isaac and Rashadi sitting at the back of that 450 stoppage with no one on them.
Yeah, McAndrew wants to tap it there. He was looking for someone. Jeez, if you're a half forward or a midfielder, I'd be locking eyes with him. They'll be happy with this, Richmond. They understand the sign would have went up a minute to go. They just don't want to leak any goals the other way.
Good for your stats. Bit of stat padding.
Yeah, defenders love this.
4 of the 6 goals in this second term to the Tigers. Long, high ball. The foul up the ground at the back. Rashadi
Credits.
swept it out to Dawson. Goes back to Belays.
Still could kick one from here.
Coming.
Yeah.
Immediately over to Taylor. Beautifully weighted football, that one. Taylor. Half a minute to play in the first half. Laird. Malera in the middle of the ground. They can switch back to the skip Dawson.
It'll be copyright for sure.
Going to need a mark now. They're going to need a contested mark inside forward 50.
Worrell was wide. He decided to go further afield with a spearing ball and straight to McAuliffe.
A lot of reaction videos, eh?
That's a 5.
Not sure about that
No
strategically.
copyright. Wow.
Jordan going all the way back.
Nice
The Crows when
work,
they
Horizon.
were really the only ones who could
like
score
that.
a goal.
No, I agree. Not with 40 seconds to go.
So final passage of play, scampering off with it was Ross, but the siren sounds. So 4 of the 6 goals in the second
reaction
quarter
bids
to
up.
Richmond after they kicked the first 2. And they lead after it was all square at quarter time by 10 at the major break on the Sunday ticket from the G.
Yeah.
Go Harvey Norman and upgrade and save on selected laundry. Upgrade now to the latest front load, top load, dryers and washer dryer combos and save up to $500. Upgrade and save up to $500 on selected laundry. Best prices now at Harvey Norman.
How do you pick a pick-me-up? Do you pick a lick? A sip? Or a bite? Or do you pick not to pick and get them all from the loose change menu? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
What's this?
My loyalty gift.
All I got was over $100 off.
Get cash savings on big brand fragrances like Calvin Klein Euphoria 100ml.
We're on some FC while we're watching as well. Shit, we come back to the chats. Sorry, boys, you're a bit sidetracked. Yeah, I used it the other day, Pi. I did that grass challenge, touch grass in 40 minutes. I did that. That's pretty good. Yeah. It's pretty good. Come on. 125. Can't do a low one. Oh, he's gonna put in the swan. Right there. Maybe we can bring up another one that's not quite high.
And understuff themselves from the inside to the out. You look at here the options that they've got going forward, and they haven't blazed away. They've really called it hedge and draw, so you try and suck the Adelaide players in to create some overlap. And yes, the thing that has let them down on a few occasions is their inside 50 kicks, but they're still getting opportunities.
It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you want to justify. If someone's head off, you make contact. And if you win, it's just one of those.
The ball.
Yeah, they've been led again by Tim Taranto. He just continues to be a very consistent player. I mean, there's ways and means you can judge players, but consistency is one of the most significant. He's turned up with Richmond a few years ago, and he's just been such a good player, game in, game out. That was just magnificent. He can do it all. He's a tackler, he's a clearance machine. Yeah, he may not have the absolute best skills in the business by way of foot, but gee, I'd take his package almost every time.
Yeah, I think if players, and especially you're right, like Taranto, your number one focus would be the contest. So that comes in the form of clearances and contested possessions, and then you let the quicker players do the outside work. So he's done a lot of the grunt work, which has meant that they're only one up in the clearances, but an area where Adelaide have been pretty good.
Well, he's had 5 of them. He's had 10 contested and 9 ground balls of those contested. So he is a terrifically consistent, reliable player, and he is given a base for those smarties around him to go to work.
Well, Jared and Geordie, we've enjoyed it up here so far, and a man who's also enjoying it on the boundary, the 3-time All-Australian, Eddie Betts.
Yes, it is a great game today. It is getting a bit cold down here, though, guys. But, yeah, the pressure's been red hot. Richmond's pressure's been fantastic. And in the first quarter, we had an incident with Tom Brown just in front of us here, just right on the wing, where he ran into Murray just there, and it is a suspected broken forearm. Just look at that. You can just see he reacts to that. That's a big body to run into. So, unfortunately for young Tom Brown, he is out for the rest of the game with that suspected broken forearm. But one of the things that I did like that quarter by Richmond is a Jemison Whiskey crowd pleaser, and it was Steph Campbell's goal. But it started in the centre bounce with Noel Volter. So if you just watch this centre bounce here, Noel Volter comes up. He doesn't win the tap into advantage, but it's the pressure. Gets at Isaac again, straight down out Berry. Big tackle, big pressure. They win the ball going forward. They create a contest down here, and Steph Campbell just gets to the front and sent it just right here, and it's just from that boundary. Drop punt. Jason Ackermanis, like I was waiting for the celebration where he put his hand on his mouth, on his head, and just kicked that goal straight through. It happened last night as well with Geelong Sean Manor, but just watch this. That's a difficult kick to go running at the boundary, drop punt straight through. So that is exciting, and it's going to be a big second half for the Richmond Tigers.
Great stuff, Eddie. Love that goal of Seth Campbell, and that has him in front of
go
the Richmond goal kickers list as well on 12
backs.
at this stage. Steely Green sitting on 10 after his goal earlier on in the afternoon. How do they sustain it? That's the big question. The Tigers, they've put in a big first half.
Well, it's always the challenge for a young team, but I think they've got a lot of evidence so far in the first half that they know what to do, and the challenge will always come with a side like Adelaide and their star players. Can they, if Adelaide start to change the way that they're either setting up around contest or outside the contest, can Richmond adapt on the run? So that will be the challenge.
Well, there's always plenty happening as far as news is concerned in the AFL. We had a match played earlier on as well today at Marvel, and our man is David Zeta on the boundary.
Thank you, Matty. Yeah, it was a 32-point win to the D's over at Marvel Stadium over the West Coast Eagles. They were gallant in defeat, but ultimately just falling a bit too short against a side that has really been very impressive to watch so far in 2026. Now, there was an incident early in this game involving Kasai Bickett. It was in the opening 30 seconds of the contest, and it is an incident that saw him pretty rattled, it must be said, afterwards. He seemed to need a bit of support from his teammates and from staff just to try and get him back up and going. He was well below his best for the day. Now, was he contesting the ball reasonably? Was it reasonable to contest the ball in the way that he did in this instance? If it was, then he has no case to answer. If it wasn't, then he'll find himself under some match review scrutiny. They've got a massive clash against the Hawks next week. They need him at his absolute best if they have to be any chance of toppling the all-conquering Hawks so far. Now, Harry Edwards suffered a concussion. It is his third concussion this season. He had one in the pre-season. He had one against North Melbourne in round 2, and it is one that has seen the Eagles understand they're going to go through every single precaution they can to make sure if he does return, he is okay to play again, because 3 in a year, obviously quite considerable. So we'll hear what Andrew McCalter has to say later on, as we will from Stephen King. And the MRO findings have just come through, so no case to answer for O'Shea Mullen from last night's incident with Darcy Moore that saw him concussed. No case to answer for him, so he's free to play against the Lions at the Gabba in a grand final rematch next week. Darcy Moore, as we know now, along with Scott Pendlebury, will miss next week's game against the Sydney Swans, Matty.
6-3.
Great stuff, Zeets. Thank you very much. Down on the boundary. Coming up later on, if you just like a bit of a laugh after a big weekend of footy, the Bounce, the team, they're fired up, they're ready to go. Looking forward to that after the footy, the Bounce, and for a little bit more serious stuff. Iggy, Joey, the first crack. Looking forward to that as well.
What sort of fireworks are we about to see?
They think you're superhuman.
Oh my goodness.
What's Ava?
Superhuman.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
You're watching Sunday Ticket on Fox. Brought to you by Yui, the official partner of footy fans.
How do you pick a pick-me-up? Do you pick a lick? A sip? Or a bite? Or do you pick not to pick and get them all from the loose change menu? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Awesome.
Could you have been better off with an industry super fund? To find out, compare for yourself at industrysuper.com.
How'd you do it?
I compared the pair.
How'd you do it?
What's this?
My loyalty gift.
All I got was over $100 off.
Get cash savings on big brand fragrances like Calvin Klein Euphoria 100ml $59.99 and Versace Crystal Noir 90ml $89.99. Fragrance is Chemist Warehouse.
Bonnie's is getting behind the big freeze. And a big ride.
Head in store and grab your Big Freeze beanie.
And your Big Freeze bucket today. Because when it comes to M&D, we choose to fight.
I choose to do my part.
I choose to make a difference.
I choose to take down M&D.
Show your support with a Big Freeze beanie. Or host your own DIY Big Freeze with a bucket.
Get into Bunnings for the Big Freeze. And join the fight against M&D.
Bunnings Warehouse.
With an end of financial year
That's the one
mates
that's
rate of
18.
4.99% with no deposit from Ram Trucks Finance. Now's
Something
the
else done
time
that's
to get into a
18
new
repeatable.
Ram 1500 Rebel. See your Ram dealer today.
Yeah.
Welcome to Texas.
Yeah.
A legacy is a beautiful thing, but only if it survives.
So what was the one I had? Right. Right.
Hey, Sue! Bev, you're sitting on a monster.
It's my superannuation from Australian Retirement Trust. Big, isn't it?
I gotta get me one of those.
Awaken your super with Australian Retirement Trust.
This EOFY, get deals that pop, like the Nissan Navara SL for $159 per week over 36 months when you finance with Nissan Future Value. Offer ends May 31st. Search Nissan offers.
6-3.
At Coles, footy fans can score more with the Coles Goal. Friday's goal kicked off this exclusive online offer. Use promo code POINT20 at checkout for $20 off your weekly online shop of $200 or more. Just order online or in the Coles app and add promo code POINT20 at the checkout to save money off great weekly offers like Coles Australian RSPCA approved whole chicken on special for just $4 a kilo. Watch out for the Coles Goal every Thursday and Friday to score more at Coles.
7 weeks ago, I was trading the house down. You saw me go as fit as a fiddle, and I was shooting the lights out on the golf course. And a day later, your life changes. And I didn't know. I was a ticking time. I had to walk around with a ticking time bomb in my head. So you're right. It's a great message for everyone, not just past footballers, ex-footballers, for everyone.
Get him out of here!
And your dear old dad,
Why
it
are they
would have
even
been a
in
great
here if we
shock to
can't do
him.
them?
The two of you were off. You were set to go to the Masters, and that clearly didn't take place. You said go. He said no. How can I? And stayed with you. And
well, initially, the initial phone call was, because that was hard too, because, you know, obviously Dad's lost Mum, and, you know, and I have to make that phone call and tell Dad. I said, and he got to the end of it all, explained it. I said, mate, I'm going to have to go to Melbourne for surgery. Got a brain tumour.
Yeah.
He said,
What's going on here?
He's obviously, you know,
Power
you
can't
know,
do.
I had to take stock of it. And there was a bit of silence on the phone. And then he
can't
said,
do.
So what do you reckon? Do you reckon he will still make it?
What are you doing? Why are they even in here if we can't do them? Get them out of here.
We're so delighted to have Jono back. That's 7:30 on Tuesday. We've had a very entertaining game so far between Richmond and the Crows. It's Richmond by 10, Gerard Healy.
It is. I'm not sure which way this one's going to go, but if the Tigers keep up this absolute attack on the football, the Crows are going to have to lift significantly right across the ground to get a victory. But it is great to have Brownie back. That sense of humour is one of the very rarities that makes life worth living.
He missed the deep voice, haven't we, on our screen? So it's good to see. And even speaking to Gary on Friday night, it's certainly an interview you don't want to miss. So I'd imagine to be relatively emotional.
Well, this is a bloke to me that has to lift. I mean, he's one of my favourite players. I reckon he could well be a generational player, Hall of Famer, but he's got to get going. I mean, he's only had 5 touches, so I don't know whether they release him into the middle. They got a couple of other options. He give himself a big pump up, whacking those chest to the chest and say, come on, let's get going. And we're just with 5 touches. I mean, that's not enough from a bloke as gifted as this.
He looked good early, didn't he, on Miller? So he's had the two behinds. It seems like he's been set deeper.
Yep.
I'd love to see him, you know, really patrolling the wings at certain stages. He's got a big endurance base and working over his direct opponent in Miller.
I reckon Bolter's another one. He's set a high bar these last couple of weeks, and he started well. But if the Tigers are to win, I think he's got to lift a little bit more in this second half, and this bloke's flying now.
The all-important third term, Dawson with the first touch. Inside attacking 50, Thilthorpe within 10 seconds couldn't drag the mark down. Short, pats it to the advantage of Sonsie. Sonsie got the handball away to Miller. Miller to no one in particular. Cook fumbled it somehow to Neil Bullen. Dawson was able to break the tackle, spears it inside 50. That's not a mark. Bolter got rid of it. Now Rochelle with an early chance.
Yep.
Rochelle with an early goal.
No, their stars were all involved in that play. You're right, Dawson into the middle. He's played predominantly half-back today and been good, but he needs to become a centre-forward player. So Dawson involved a couple of times. This tackle here by Rankin, you're right,
that's a free kick.
That did not look like a handball. And Rochelle's another one. He's been well held so far this game, but he needs to start hitting the scoreboard. A little bit less midfield time. So inside the forward 50, that's where he's got to do his work. It's a terrific finish on your non-dominant side. That's a throw.
That's a throw. Free kick.
It went unpenalised, but Rochelle was there to clean it up. It's a good start for Adelaide.
It's a quick start. McAndrew wins it down this.
High contact, Adelaide.
A collision. I'm not sure what actually happened. I was too busy watching the ball. The caller and the umpire have got tangled up.
Yep. So here, Jordan Dawson probably gets the handball.
Yeah, that's slack from Richmond.
Straight down the middle. Penetrating ball. Thilthorpe goes up. Murray goes up. Keys got a little boot to it. Rochelle. Rankin is offline, but you can see that they're smelling blood early.
Yes, I think you asked me a quarter time, Matty, but it's little things like this. So the free kick from McAuliffe, you got to understand that the ruckman wants to give it to a midfielder, Jordan Dawson, that dangerous midfielder. You've got to be aware of that.
Broad searching ball. Lafau at the front, fell to Malera. Malera just a little fend off to Keys. Keys to a 2-on-2 in the pocket. Thilthorpe. Well, they've come out firing.
Well, it was a missed tackle on the half-back flank for Richmond. Sherrin was, not sure which player it was, but the Sherrin was stuck straight in his chest. But this is the man. You give him half a metre. If he can get you a half a metre, he will beat you up every time. There it is. That one there just pushed him away. Had to nail that tackle. And then he comes back at the ball, gets rid of Miller. Just 1 metre.
Keyboard, you gotta work, mate.
It's a good kick coming in by Keys.
Big Riley asked to lift. Kicks the goal, and already the Crows are back in front.
It's been a great start by the Adelaide Crows. 2 centre clearances, 2 goals. Unfortunately, my man, the rugby league expert, has missed his first tackle in history. No, it wasn't Lafau.
That was Fall.
I was given the wrong mail.
Yeah, I don't think he would have missed the tackle of foul.
It was a fall there, you can just see. But it's just the strength of Riley Thilthorpe, isn't it? When they can get the bit of speed on the ball, get it back inside forward 50, and he's only got to work over his direct opponent in Miller. So it's a good kick by Keys. Just put it in the area and allow Thilthorpe to do the work.
Nothing.
Sits on 14
Go on,
goals
the
for the
Crows.
season, Riley Thilthorpe.
Jordan Dawson's had a good start at the corner as well.
Well, they haven't gone outside their forward 50 at the moment.
McAndrew down to Berry. Berry gets it out to Rankin. It's another forward foray for the Crows. Thilthorpe off his chest. Vlauston front and centre. Short to Gray. Piercing ball over the head of Malera. Scrap for it out there.
I'm glad you made the move.
Burton
Nice.
stolen away by
Yeah, if you got a community that's going to come across,
Neil
perfect.
Bullen back to Malera. Kick to the top of the square. Rochelle at the back. Murray at the front. Spilt to Miller. He goes out to Vlauston. They can clear again, the Tigers. This kick
100%.
interesting.
I love
Lafau. Murray in from the side. Used the fist instead. Rankin was there. Rankin eventually can pick it up. Scooped it up. Cook back to Malera. Back to Baird and Dawson, and they can build again.
Got to get hold of the footy and just slow things down just for a few minutes here, the Tigers.
Berry.
Murray looks like he's gone back.
Bangs it over to Worrell.
Berry floats it out to Worrell, to Cumming.
It's good Cumming. Cumming versus
They've hit
Cumming.
the Tigers right between the eyes in the first 4 or 5 minutes, the Crows in this third term.
Bangs it into the forward line.
Cummings ball towards full forwards.
Big goal.
Phil Thorpe juggled it. Curtin flicked it behind. Thought he heard Neil Bullen, but instead Taranto can gather. Rechko fall. Loops it over the top, hoping for Burt, but he overclubbed it. Dawson worried him out of it. Ross off the ground. Rechko could sit up for him if he can just knock it to himself. He did it pretty well with some composure inside 50.
Oh, Lynch.
I don't think it was really meant for Lynch. It nearly floated into his hands. Crows under the pump. Murray drops it. Worrell, Malera can steady the ship and does to Cook.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to land in the hands of Tom Lynch, but didn't quite. Was doing a bit through the air, that kick. They did well here, the Crows, to get out of jail, but geez, that doesn't look
Cotton
good.
Candy V.
Keys. Tigers have the numbers here. At the fall, Roston, Trainer, Miller. Miller off a step, a sky ball. Good luck marking this. Lynch has got 4 Crows to beat. Spilled out to Cook. Worrell over the top, Malera.
Always just got rid of him too easily that time.
Playing a bit of keepings off the Crows here at the moment. Michael Annie. Borlays.
They haven't been able to bring the pressure in the front half here, the Tigers. Keeping it nice and wide, moving by foot.
Murray, Rankin, Laird. To Rankin. Who's fired up early in this third term. Beautifully weighted kick to Neil Bullen. And then coming. Glances on by. Has a bounce. Runs to 50. Shot at goal. Is it? McAndrew on the line. Just over.
Geez, he had a good piece of it. But you're right, Jared. They're just denying Richmond the opportunity to apply pressure through marking the ball, as we see there. Jordan Dawson on the bench. Sort of lower quad. Yeah,
Corky.
maybe a corky. Jared looks pretty red.
Yeah, it looked really red, didn't it? So had some ice on it already, which would have reddened it up. He looks nasty.
He's going to jump on the bike now. Jordan Dawson.
Geez, they need a lift in the middle here, the Tigers. They have just been given a nice lesson in this first 10 minutes.
Jack Ross. No one to kick it to. It's a real speculator, an early fly from Bolter. Fall took the mark.
That high long ball, though, it's a great telltale
It's just,
sign of
just banter, though, right?
losing your
It's
way.
not a different flavour.
Green, Hopper.
Hopper.
Lifts the eyes. Was hoping for Lynch, who remonstrated
Rankin.
his teammate Rankin there to cut it off.
Yeah, he had to kick it earlier. Hopper.
Michael Annie to Rankin. Spreads it out. Murray, good trap. Then Malera, just a little fumble. But they have the numbers. Cook. And then Rochelle has a paddock around him. He's in isolation. Scoots and goes from 60 metres out. Piercing ball to Neil Bullen.
What a
right
kick.
on the line.
It's a great kick, and it was a really good lead by Phil Thorpe. Phil Thorpe was providing the option, but it was the open side run by Alex Neil Bullen. You can just see there, he is an endurance athlete.
All that vision you showed at half-time of the Tigers getting forward of the Crows, it's a complete reverse. Not working hard enough, Tigers, to get back to defend. They haven't come out from the half-time lunch break.
Big, deep breaths, working hard. Neil Bullen, can he complete the job? He does. And the Crows have kicked the first 3 of the third term.
Morgan.
Crows on fire, Tigers resting, mentally resting, not working hard enough. They're letting themselves down here, the Tigers, after really being impressive in that first half. But there's too many guys jogging. Look left to centre. They're just jogging. They're not getting back. Now we're getting desperate when the situation gets desperate. So this is a great show by the Crows, a powerful show.
It started with the chase on the other side by Braden Cook down there when he put that pressure on, and Isaac marked it in the defensive 50, and then they just went
The
from there.
Crows are on.
You can just see all the 50-50 balls around the ground. It's Adelaide winning that.
Let's
They've
go.
become better in the contest. That's another 50-50 ball.
Crows are a
Phil
class
Thorpe
above
was
them.
open, wide open, but Rochelle
Tigers shouldn't have
had
been
Neil
in it.
Bullen in his sights.
Holding. Yep.
Plus 7 in the contest, plus 7 inside 50s, 200 pressure rating for Adelaide.
Hopper straight down the corridor. Lynch sets himself. Fall was at the front. Michael Annie overruns it. Grabbed by Bond. By hand, Peatling, McAndrew, Berry. Just a little bunt out to Taylor. They're very clean outside of halfback, the Crows in the third term. Quick movement of the football. Thilthorpe couldn't mark. Rochelli with the tackle over the top.
Yeah, you can only imagine at half-time what Matty Nix would have been like.
Yeah, I don't think it would have been overly pleasant. I mean, he knew that they'd been poor, showdown-itis.
There's a fair chance there might have been a bit of a spray in there, I reckon.
Hayes Brown, Ross, Rechko runs out of room.
See, the pressure has gone through the roof.
Turned it up. 200, surely.
Good players are playing well. Adamuze, he knows last
Almost,
week they had a couple of,
192.
they had a slow start after
128 pressure for
totally different
Tiger.
opposition,
Wow.
clearly.
That's so bad.
Hayes Brown grabbed by Dawson. And the handball to Michael Annie spilt back to Dawson. Now Saligo. Saligo. Oh, good spoil in the end from Gray on Curtin.
Well, it's Dawson the one that's getting them going, isn't it? It was evident early in this quarter. So what is Adamuze going to do about him? He's getting on the move at stoppages. He's connecting with McAndrew. Once again, he looks likely to be able to get on the move here.
Hayes Brown at the front. Only down to Pete Ling, taken high. The former Giant will get a shot at goal.
Just here, mate. Thanks.
He's winning these clearances. Sloppy.
Yep.
Pretty still day for goal kicking. Zephyr of Breeze swirling around the G. This for 4 on the bounce for the Crows. Peatling on the runway. And it's a let-off for the Tigers.
Bruh.
So haven't been able to control the ball. Adelaide 19 marks to Richmond 4. Just taking the game out of a pressure situation. And making Richmond defend for long periods of time.
Give it.
So how can Richmond get their run and gun game going from the contest on the wing?
Just got to win it. 27 to 61 touches. They haven't even got close to breaking even. That's 50.
50.
50 metres, thank you. I paid the mark. I paid the mark. You've gone over.
Third year on the list, Oliver Hayes Brown.
Thank you.
Initially a basketballer for the Perth Wildcats.
Yep. They need a few three-pointers out of him in this second half.
208 centimetres of him.
Been good, been good. Not so much today.
Fucking
but,
hell, mate. He's a
star
centre.
of the
He's not
future.
shooting threes.
Over his head.
What are you
Saligo,
saying?
last man
Need a
there.
couple three-pointers there.
Just a nothing kick in the end. I think if you're calling for the ball,
Outside 5.
you sort of got to have options inside. Here he is again, Jordan Dawson.
Dawson to the middle. It's there to be won. Trainer. The late inclusion for Grill. Sends it back from where it came. The foul couldn't quite complete the mark. Murray hemmed in to his namesake. Then Cook, Worrell, Laird backpedals through the traffic. Cook playing with confidence. He stepped through 3 of them and kicked down the line in the Thilthorpe direction, but it's coming back.
Cook's
No,
good.
clever. He's got so much talent, Cook. Quick
So much talent. His shit kick.
3 players there.
Thilthorpe wasn't happy with the kick, but it's hard when you're under pressure. 3 Richmond players bearing down on you.
Jack Ross dances around the man on the mark and then kicks it long. Fall sets himself, went the fist in the end, and then Green back towards Campbell in the pocket, close to where he kicked the goal earlier, and knocks it out.
So let's see if Richmond can get something from here. The foul's the ruckman against Murray.
Foul tries to catch it. Hopper. Grabbed by
I
Peatley. Got
kicked it.
boot to ball. It's an up and under.
Just.
Won't be a mark, not the required. To ground it goes. Green crashing his way in. And another stalemate.
Yeah, you just feel like all the small Richmond forwards are so dangerous in this
Do yourself
situation.
trouble, mate. If someone ducks, would you take advantage and just absolutely just smash him?
Dawson.
With their career on the line.
It's hacked out by Laird. Now Rechko pressured out.
Dawson in the middle.
Kick.
So some of the big names for the Crows lifting in this third term as
it's over.
Dawson probed it over the top to Michael Lanny to Taylor. Taylor beats one. It was indeed inside 50.
Trainer.
It was Trainer. Last man again.
Dipsy Doozy.
Dipsy Doozy.
That's one of Matty's favourites. He'd walk around a bloke.
Dipsy Doozy.
It's called selling candy. What the fuck?
It'll catch on eventually. Broad.
Dipsy Doozy.
If you got Jared on board, you've got the right man.
Miller floating ball out to Rechko.
Rechko. To Lynch.
And then lace out to Lynch. And then he's got to be careful here. He was legged. He plays on.
Oh my God! What was that, Lynch?
That was trying to get to Hayes Brown, but he pulled the kick and Rankin
What was
there in the
that?
hole. The sloppy football here at the moment.
What are we watching?
Ray to Taranto as Floston calling for it and makes him run for it. Taylor was just about in the better spot, and then Taylor affects the tackle.
Whoa!
Taylor holding the ball. Crows have it.
It's a great tackle.
Yeah, the pressure is through the
My
roof
clips are all
there.
bloody correct now.
Tried to take him on. He wasn't going to be bullied.
Taylor.
He's peddling
Peasley.
inside the forward
Peasley.
50.
Michael Annie. Then a searching ball
It's
towards.
peddling, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah, strong.
The big boy.
There's very few more exciting players in the game than this bloke. When he's charging, he's got it all. Great set of hands. His skills are sublime. He embarrasses many midfielders with his handball technique and skills, and he's kicking both sides of the body. You're looking at unicorn. This man is one.
Phil Thorpe comes in.
Got a little bit of work to do in his
The
goal.
fuck?
The radar just a
He
little bit
talked
off
him
today.
up
One
so
goal
much
free.
that he missed
Oh,
it.
it's perfect, did he?
Yeah, but he's like you said though, he's got the strongest hands in the competition when he leaps at it, puts his hands out. The only way he's going to drop it if it hits him on the chest.
Yeah, that's right.
Stand.
Just shows he's a bit down on confidence though, doesn't it? At the moment, Phil Thorpe, especially with his goal kicking.
A foul. Lynch, Taranto eventually was cut off. Bond had it for a moment, won the football for them. Keys straight down the throat of Thilthorpe, then Berry was able to beat one. Got
Neil
it out to
Bullen.
Neil Bullen. Neil Bullen doesn't need space.
Oh.
Almost straight down the throat of Dawson, who gets a free kick.
So that's for me where Adelaide have improved. You can see there Richmond trying to get through that congestion with handball receives, and they did it really well in the first half. But the pressure, the closing speed from Adelaide to create a front half turnover, that has been the improvement. Free kick to Jordan Dawson, too high, chop of the arms, you take your pick.
Coach Matthew Nix telling us that Jordan Dawson has just brought so much energy back to the club this week through the troops. After a tough time, an angel riding with that one.
Oh, I think it was such good quality, Jordan. It was right on the cusp, but then it elevated to a Harvey Norman. That last kick in was superb. I mean, this was really good pressure.
So you're right, this is a handball change. So just there, the closing speed of Neil Bullen. And that was the gap that Richmond were getting in the first quarter, but then for Keys to come in,
Love
the forward handball.
That's right.
The quick handball by Adelaide and the composure by Neil Bullen again. Just forced a defensive error. You can see there, Dawson, the deepest forward. That's where he's resting. They take him to the bench, rest him deep forward. Miller.
It was a good move, wasn't it? Push Dawson forward just for a rest. You don't need him on the bench.
Nah.
Stick him in the goal square. It's a great move.
Jack Gunston type.
Yep.
Deep forward.
Picket fence of goals for the Crows in the third term. Short to Rechko.
He got through Rechko. Oh, Rechko.
Tresize. Unconvincing left boot. They needed a raking mark, and Bolter provides it.
He was fourth deep.
Bolter.
Yeah, he will certainly back himself
Grab.
from here.
Clip that. Maybe I should clip like some marks
He may need
as
to
well.
arc around a little bit so you can
Just
see
the
they're
goals.
coming. He's leaving that area.
Yes, he's a long kick, but you'd reckon he'll
arc a little bit.
Go for the arc, rotate, get those hips to rotate, get the extra power.
Important time.
Get off your mobile.
Their team has had to weather the storm in this third term from 53. It's coming around.
Oh, Noah's arc nearly perfect.
Why did you try and mark that?
Touched by LaFell.
Yeah, I think one of his teammates touched it.
What's LaFell doing?
Score review. Umpire's call is touch from behind. Can we check to see if the ball was touched before crossing the scoring line?
Review complete.
Foul. What are you doing?
Just leave it.
Decision on the scoreboard.
Yeah, he won't like to see that, Noah Bolter.
What are you doing, mate? Just leave it.
He's shaking his head down here, Noah Bolter.
I think that cheer squad member says it all.
Stand.
What are you doing, mate? You could have just went up like this.
Laird.
Could have just went up with both his hands up in the air and just put the ball through it.
Blocking free kick,
What
but
are
Berry
you
marked it
doing,
anyway.
mate?
Move it on. Play on.
Sam Berry. 29 touches in the showdown last
Seriously.
week, winning the showdown medal.
19 tackles as well.
Oliver, 2 minutes back. Sam.
So Murray's kick to the 50 out the back, Neil Bullen.
Yeah,
and
Murray was
Taylor.
good last week.
Short is at the back. Now that's a dangerous looper over the top. Broad. Boston caught high from Dawson. Beheaded.
How was it high?
Well, it certainly looked like it was one of those ones that slipped up. You're probably worry in that situation where the first point of contact is...
It wasn't high, it was here.
He's ahead, but it just slipped
Here.
up late on Vloston.
It wasn't even high.
Trainer.
You tack someone
They've been
here,
better defensively,
but
Adelaide.
it's still
Much better.
under.
Really hard to move the ball.
What?
Sixth touch this quarter for Trainer. Foul got rid of it after going through the 360. Falls handball offline, so Lasso.
On the line. Stand.
The Muse, plenty to think about.
He'd be shattered right now. He'd be absolutely shattered.
Coming.
To go from playing such great footy to really looking like a side in the bottom
Yeah.
four.
If it goes up here, that's high. If
Rifted
it's
out.
here,
Ball A's,
that's
and
still
the kick from
underneath.
Valera, who fumbles.
Great tackle.
It just
The
looked
Tigers
high.
a chance. He had to follow it up with a tackle, and he did.
He's had a big game, Malera.
Yeah, they've had 10 tackles this quarter.
Crazy.
To Richmond's 2. So we
Oh,
speak
you
about their
tackled him
pressure.
too
Sorry,
hard.
11
That's a
tackles.
free
We
kick.
speak about their pressure, but it's the ability to
That's
lay a
the
hand
ones
on
when I'm playing
Richmond and turn the
country
ball
footy.
over.
Saligo to the contest.
Nah, it's a free.
To
What?
ground.
You tackled him too hard.
Only 2 tackles for Richmond, so that's a worrying sign for the quarter.
Pedler with the tackle. I haven't called his name too much in the second
What's
half.
going on with the score here?
McAndrew catches it, deflects
Thank you.
out. Cook, Laird, Rankin, Malera, Rankin. And out to Berry.
Stand. Stand.
Just massaging it around, trying to pierce the grid here. Cook, Laird.
Just waiting for a lapse in
50.
concentration forward of the ball.
Has Dawson roaring forward in the middle of the G. He's going in that direction. A few boos from the Tiger supporters after that last exchange. Onto the left. Beautiful looking ball, but over the head of Taylor.
It's probably the hardest option in the end.
Yeah, it was.
By Jordan Dawson.
Well, got a chance for a clearance goal here. Matty Nix will be pleased. Got the magic sauce out at half-time.
Richmond led by 10 at half-time. Bolter catches it and kicks it. It's an up and under. Hard one to mark. In the end, there was plenty of space for Cook to
That's
enter
not
and
where the
mark on his
mark
chest.
is.
It's taken about a metre, I reckon.
Yeah.
Goes towards the opposite pocket. Coming! Lifts and bars.
Yeah.
He's another one who's had a good game. Cummings been involved in a
Richard
lot of
Bay just
scores.
walked through the mark. The umps put their whistle away.
particularly when they were down. He seemed to be running on top of the ground more so
God,
than his
what is-
teammates.
They're not even doing their job anymore.
It's a good kick, but it needed a really
He
good
takes the mark there. Look, see, the Richmond player just walks through the mark. What are we doing?
Against a very
Fraud,
experienced
just comes straight
backman
through
in
the mark.
Nick Vlosten.
50 metres. Not far.
As the shot clock is down to 0. Isaac coming to really hurt the Tigers.
Let's go.
It was a good mark. Repeat inside 50s. Really hard to defend. And it was the open side that they looked to. So here's Cook. Really good mark, protected by his teammates. See there, Pedler creating an option which draws Broad in. And then it's a kick over the top. Cumming had the best view of it, the best hit on it. Vlosten just couldn't get back and put himself in a really good defensive position. But front half stuff for Adelaide has been a real lift in the third quarter.
4 goals from the front half intercepts. It's been basically the quarter of a side you'd expect that's vying for a spot in the prelim finals. They've got a bit of work to do to get that level, but that's what will be their aim.
5 in a row from the Crows. Goalless quarter for the Tigers. 90 seconds left in it. Rochelle swept it to Taylor.
Taylor's been all right.
Taylor's kick's going to sit up here. Pedler at the front. Not quite. Rankin grabs it, crashes through. And stolen eventually, and Trainer darts it out. Cumming. And Bond flicks it to his own advantage. Coming over the top. It's a good contest. Umpire wants it.
Isaac Rankin, 12 disposals in the third quarter.
Yeah, he's been huge.
Sonzi hemmed in. Fall. Not having his best afternoon. Dropped it. Manufactured some sort of a kick along the ground, grabbed by Malera. Laird received it from Worrell. Halfback Murray.
He wants to go there.
Just a little bit more stat padding for the defenders.
All good stuff.
Back to
Paul's had most of it this quarter.
Outside 5.
Miller, he's chasing 40 today.
It's 13 disposals this term. Worrell now pulls the trigger, and why not, because Cook was in isolation again. And then Thilthorpe couldn't this time. Vlosten at the fall, grabbed by Taylor, spills out. They exit defensive 50 through Taranto. Hopper off a standing start. Neil Bullen, he wants to scrounge the ball away. He's had a good third term. The umpire says my ball.
Thilthorpe should, in my view, get a meeting with a Jonathan Brown or a Wayne Carey, someone who coach them to get a bit of separation on those leads.
Terrific turn from the Crows. 5 goals in a row, and the Tigers did not score a goal.
Right there, Jared.
Get Tex on board. He's the man.
Sunday tickets. It's the Crows leading by 23 after being down by 10 at halftime.
How do you pick a pick-me-up? Do you pick a lick, a sip, or a bite? Or do you pick not to pick and get them all from the loose change menu? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah, I'm just...
On my way, on my way, I'm on my way, on my way, I'm on my way, on my way, on my way, on my way, I'm on my way, on my way, on my way, on my way, I'm on my way, on my way.
Whenever you're
game ready, we're here for it with cold bevies close by.
When life gives you laundry, keep up with Omo Ultimate Capsules.
At Bupa, eligible members can get 100% back on a dental checkup and clean every 6 months at over 800 Member First Platinum providers across Australia.
Wear masks.
Book an
If they
appointment
do well
today
in them,
and feel good
they
health.
then become a little bit superstitious and wear them.
Welcome to Business Class in 30 Hulu. We've grown up. and you're
Clark driving it all the way down for the easy lay. Here's Hines Allen getting it and going.
Want to get up close and personal with your favorite
And off
family?
Mitchell.
How about
Mitchell into the lane. Can't pop it in. Boston flings it out. Clark a deep three. You bet.
What about a
Talks about
pickpocket
what a
turned
smart
surgeon
putter
stealing
she
hearts
is.
and
How
riches?
great she is off the
Now
ball.
that
Clark
looks good.
behind the back.
Disney
Oh
Plus.
my!
For
A
$9.99
nifty
per month.
dime.
Clark.
It's hot.
Really hot.
Let's do it.
Numbers?
Looking good.
Expansion? I have a new idea.
Let's make it happen.
Whatever role you need us to play, we're your partner for every stage of business. NAB, more than money.
What the fuck is going on?
Don't forget, we've got a big night coming up after the footy, the bounce, the team.
That's it.
Just getting
That's
going
it.
for a
Wait,
rip-roaring
what?
evening
That's
of
it.
entertainment.
Look, I'll show you right now.
And then the
Look.
first crack boys are getting
Yeah,
ready.
that's it. That's it, right?
Jay, Joey, Kingy.
Yeah, that's it.
For a more
Correct,
serious
that's it.
chat about what we've
Yo.
seen round 9 on Fox Footy. The first crack. A quarter still to come
That's
at
good.
the MCG.
That is
Thank you
good.
for being with us. And what a quarter it was for Adelaide with 5 goals in a row. They've left the Tigers standing with more down on the ground. Any bits?
It was a great quarter. They would have got a spray at half-time by Nixie, but it started with the main man, the skipper, Jordan Dawson. He started
Good to see you today, guys.
after half-time.
I've just jumped in to have my segment of what caught my eye. What caught my eye was one of the most celebrated today, but also one of the greatest moments in the history of Australian television this week, and I say that sincerely. And that was the 40th anniversary of Tony Jones in the 9 newsroom and here at Channel 9. And Tony, I say this absolutely from the heart. You came through the hard way. Everything you've ever done in your career and your life, you have been able to do yourself. You've had to work under people like Kerry Packer, James Packer, even Alan Bond, people like David Leakey, Ian Johnson, John Sorrell, who are hard people, and you've been able to turn yourself into one of the greatest writers, one of the greatest television hosts in the history of Australian television. So today, mate, we're here to say congratulations to you from the bottom of our heart, from everyone at Jam TV and all your colleagues here at the Sunday Footy Show. Congratulations on 40 magnificent years of television. Tony, I'd like you to come over here because we've got a couple of things we'd like to do with you because, let's be honest, on Mother's Day, you and Annette have been able to create a magnificent family. I know how much you've loved your mother over the years. I think we've got a knife, have we, over there? No, Tony brings his own. That's why he's lasted 40 years at Channel 9. But, Tony, we've got a beautiful photo there for you. Now, we might roll some videotape because we do know that you're a man of sometimes humble tastes. And at Crown there you were, of course, back in the day at Crown, in the food court at the magnificent Crown. Nothing wrong with that. But on behalf of Martin Pakula, the chairman of Crown, we'd like to give you a life membership to the... I've got upside down. The life membership to the food court at Crown, mate. Congratulations. So there you go. That's your first prize. But most importantly, thank you, Stuart, is we'd like you to go in your 41st year, go a little bit more upmarket. So for you and Annette, mate, we'd like to give you a magnificent Tony Jones voucher to go to any one of the magnificent top-range restaurants at Crown and have a fantastic night, mate. So
good on you, Eddie.
congratulations,
Thanks very
mate.
much, mate.
Not
Thank
only
you.
that, Tone, there's more. We know that you like a red wine, and we're a bit worried about sometimes your cellar, because let's be honest, you don't go past the $12 bin too much, do you?
Six, actually.
$6, all right. Hang on, I'm just going to undo this. What we'd like to do, though, is present you with, because you love a Cabernet Sauvignon, this is the Grange equivalent from Penfolds, the bin 707. So that's another one for you there, mate. So have that at home. That is a magnificent bottle of wine.
Inside 50, Murray fumbles
You dropped that one, didn't you? Put that one down, but I tell you what, have it with a nice steak and some chips and just enjoy it with you and the net. And last but not least, here's the knife, by the way, because you're going to do that in due course. But this is on behalf of the team at GMTV, but also from the team at the Collingwood Football Club. So myself, Cos Cardone, Luke Tunnicliffe and all the boys here have come together with Brightly, the magnificent Swiss watch company. This is a limited edition Collingwood Breitling watch worth over $8,500. The club has decided to bestow this on you on behalf of everyone here because of your magnificent contribution with Lou Richards to sports journalism and what Lou meant to you and what you've provided to the Collingwood Football Club over the years. So I might get you just to quickly open that up, Tony, because it's a special edition. Let me take that for you. And that is all on behalf of all your friends here.
Embarrassed.
Oh, that's okay, mate. You deserve it. 40 years of just absolutely sensational.
1 point.
That's it. Go again.
I do feel very embarrassed.
He nearly kept it in,
So
Riley.
Brightling watch.
Oh, look at that. Is that like your one?
Close enough, mate. Yes.
With the bloke tackling, he's 200 centimetres. Doesn't matter whether your arms are up or down.
There you go, mate. And it's got the magpie in the inside there.
Yeah.
So that is for you, mate. Congratulations. On behalf of all your teammates, mate.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, TJ.
I just want to, thank you to everyone.
The camera, TJ.
Sorry,
Into the crowd.
There it is there. So, thank you to everyone who's had some really kind words to say this week. And Eddie and I had a long chat through the week. And,
by Berry, spat out.
We weren't always the best of mates.
No, we were opponents. I was at Channel 10, you're at Channel 10.
But I've always said that the most generous person I know, and if ever you're going to have a party, he's the first bloke you invite. Not that I have a lot of parties that you don't have to pay for. But anyway, thanks for that, mate.
There you go. You can knife yourself for the first time.
You just hope it wouldn't miss right. Just corrected himself there.
What about the seat?
There we go, the teeth. There we go. Congratulations, mate. Well done. Okay. Tony Jones is going to year 40.
He's got to come in midway, lock those elbows up minimum.
Toby Murray with the benefit of a sighter only 40 seconds ago or so. Saunders in again, and this time it's through.
Got it this time.
They pick up where they left off. 6 in a row.
Well, you got Big Toby and you got Big Nick. The Murray boys, they can do some damage. You got to shove in the back at the same time. So they've got some serious talent between them.
Not related, are they, Murray?
Yeah, right. McAuliffe was the high tackle there. But, you know, there's not too many opportunities that you get. Probably 30 seconds apart, a set shot at exactly the same spot. So that ball was definitely not going right. So it was a great correction. Let's watch here again, Rankin. He's been on the move at nearly every stoppage this quarter.
You see 6-5 to 1 behind, so 40 points the difference in the second term. It's been prolific. In the middle, Ross hoping for Taranto. Didn't like the handball. Berry. Curtin slams it on the boot. Berry
Murray,
and gets another free kick.
Another high one.
It's Murray, not Berry.
I mean, he was searching for the
Commentator telling Berry.
and he found a little bit of it.
Okay.
Ray's just looking up at the screen. It certainly looked high. See, they're just searching for the contact.
Yeah,
I love how he jumped at the ball.
Put his left arm down.
Jumped at the ball, arm
Right
over.
arm down. Put his arm down, mate.
Decides to go short, didn't want the distance, and in the end it was all a bit of a mess towards Curran.
I think the thought was right. It's not the execution.
McAndrew nudged underneath it. Came back with interest to Rankin. Rankin up to the top of the square and glancing across. A man who's done some good things today, Rich.
50.
On his 4th game.
He looks good, doesn't he?
God.
From Caulfield Grammar and then the Oakley Chargers.
That's not 50.
Sure.
Richko receives the 1-2. Gray over the top. Ross skies the ball in front of the members. Spiralling ball. Hard one to mark. Lynch off hands.
Got the spare.
Coming. Dodging, weaving. Hayes-Brown. Vloston rides the tackle. Did he get rid of it legally? No. Holding the ball now in the slingshot. This is dangerous. The Crows. Keys towards Dawson. Broad did well with a good spoil. It's a good contest. Dawson and Broad. Broad went to ground. Dawson picked it up. He received a tackle. Handball towards Keys and over.
That's more like it. That's what the Tigers are putting up in the first half. Went to sleep in the 3rd quarter. Chasing a free kick, Miller.
Gee, it was another big tackle by Murray as well.
He's a big unit. He's got one controlling the front, one controlling the back. They can swap ends.
Lafau the back, won it down. Taranto slammed it on the boot towards the wing.
That's better.
Ball at the front.
They just got no one to go to. You can see there the players coming from behind the ball.
Down the line. Crows have the numbers, but Bolter has the mark. Kick and a half from goal. He's a big kick. He's going to go short into the middle. Vloston with a juggler. Didn't complete the mark. He dropped it to fall. Rips it long. Lynch marks goals. Breaks the drought for the Tigers.
Big Lynch.
With a little spark.
Much better from the Tigers. Lifted themselves just by getting the work with the defensive stuff. Johnny Falls got up the ground, got a couple of kicks coming back. Just got to finish off well, take some real confidence into next week.
It's their first goal since the 26-minute mark of the 2nd quarter when Lafau kicked his goal.
And they looked like they were every chance for 4 points.
Yeah. Just fell over. Yep. Nice easy goal in the end to Tom Lynch. Big mark by Noah Bolter. Curtin was the spare coming over the top.
Taranto, the clearance. Hopper. Round the corner. No mark taken by Michael Annie, but Bond with the crumbs.
Lever from Bond.
Murray floats it out wide, gives Keys plenty of time to run onto it. Such an athlete, Ben Keys. So Worrell. Valera.
Isaac.
Rankin marks. Taranto just needing to be a little bit careful. Sam Berry on the bench, more from Eddie shortly. Rankin's kick floats it to no one in particular and was there for the taking. It's a poor option and Bolter sends it back from where it came. Hopper, Trezise, blasting on past, goes towards the pocket. Lafau is leading out. Taranto couldn't mark. Murray over the top.
Rankin's gone for the hamstring. Might just be cramp. He definitely grabbed at it. It's a good intercept, spoil at the same time. There he is stretching it, trying to get rid of that cramp. Let's hope that's all it is.
Lafau, Taranto in a tight spot out of the phone box, just hacked it towards the corridor. Fall nudged out of it. Bond can clear. Neil Bullen.
You got cramp as well.
He's having the pickle juice at the moment, Jared, so that would hopefully suggest that it's only cramp.
Well, he's had a big go through the middle of the game, as he hasn't done much resting, so probably be worth just getting him off the ground, and that'll do it.
Peatling's kick was a shocker. Burton in the middle. Just props it up towards Lafau, who's taken it.
So much athleticism in this bloke. He's a freak. And this one goes through, Jordan. All of a sudden,
I wouldn't be taking Rankin off.
Yeah, there's a bigger picture of play for Rankin.
I think he needs to come off.
Yeah.
He's cramping up.
Shocking kick.
Oh. What? Someone broke the broadcast? Who broke it? Who broke it? Who was it? Why is that not updating? It's supposed to update live. It's a live link. Just got. We apologise for your temporary break in transmission. As soon as possible.
Up to 4.
Hey.
Another entry coming for Richmond.
Hey.
Low to the pocket towards Lynch. Fisted away at the gather Taranto. Now to Ross. Had a little bit of time to think about it. Centering one to Hopper. To Mark.
This is more like it by the Tigers, hitting the fizzer. Fizzing the ball.
Yeah, it had to be a quick kick, didn't it?
Yep.
Dawson was 2 metres, 1.5 metres off him, but they just keep the ball alive in Taranto. And then this kick had to get there quickly with Jordan Dawson bearing down. This is huge.
The Richmond fans down here, they can feel it as well. It's getting a bit loud and the pressure's going up.
Third and the best and fairest last year. Played every game last year's. Played every game this year, but hasn't kicked a goal this year. No better time. And it's not going to be now.
Yeah, that doesn't help. They've just got to stay at it, though, Richmond. You can look at that and be destroyed by it. But they've just got to keep this ball in the front half. Really big 3 minutes.
Long ball from Borlays through the fingertips of Bolter. Peatling fighting for it hard as he always does. Burton, short, Miller, Hopper. Another entry inside 50, punched away from 4. Taranto's done some great things, but not that time. Laird, Cook, Borlays, and that's a ball heading straight down the throat of Broad, but it's play on, and Keys heard it, Broad didn't. He got rid of it in time. Rechko just hacks it on the boot. That was smothered. It's getting a bit chaotic. Cook to Laird. Tackle was good. Umpire says, I'll have it.
You're right, Geordie. They just got to keep going, Richmond. There's 10 minutes to go. Isaac Rankin's off. Berry's off, getting his ankle strapped. They just got to keep pressing.
Burton, Ross, Rechko. And now Tresize. Bolter hemmed in. He's under pressure. Got away with it. Tresize kept it in play. Still gives them a chance. Lynch. Handball. Coming. Round the corner. Kicks it. His second. Keep him playing for the year. Adamuze.
Yeah, that is a great goal, but a marvel at Lynch's hands.
Yeah.
He's absolutely technically right. He doesn't do the inside outer. He always switches hands, goes to the left hand here, under heat. And that's what set up this goal. Have a look at this. Bang, left hand, into the hands of a goal kicker. Your goal, Tom Lynch, but the young kid, I'm with you. He stays in for the rest of the year. He's a beauty. Good last week, good tonight.
Yep, the last 7 inside 50s to the Tigers. So good energy. Tom Lynch comes for a rest. Hayes Brown comes on, goes forward. Big centre bounce.
Last 7 inside 50s, all Tigers.
Sam Cumming has a planned shoulder surgery at some stage. But the way he just finished that off, they might need him for a little bit longer. Bolter in the middle. It might be another clearance. It is to Campbell. Campbell right down the spine towards the square. Lafau's going to be the first there. Lafau knocks it in front of himself. Couldn't quite get it to fall. Worrell did well over the top. Burton, they grab him. All of a sudden the pressure meter's up. Hurried kick from Cummings. Skidded a couple. Grabbed by Taylor. Taylor out to Michael Annie. Michael Annie can clear. He arches the back. Has a bounce. Retreats to Cook. Cook now off a standing start. Nobody to kick it to. So he goes back to Bond.
Yeah, they've got to press up now. Richmond, they can't allow them to control the ball.
Less than 10 to play.
Got to squeeze forward.
Dawson out to Murray. Murray's wobbly ball will be enough to Cumming. Cumming lifts the eyes. Nonchalantly towards the top of the square. Phil Thorpe surrounded by Tigers and through from behind.
It's great work by Michael Annie. He is such a quick player. But he could see there was nothing up, so he went back. Yep. That's clever. That's a smart man.
All the way. Keep coming, Josh. Stand.
Short to Campbell. Miller.
You pay it.
Lead up.
It's the right ball movement. You don't want to take any risks through the middle of the ground, but you still need to take ground on this skinny side. I'd imagine this would be going long to a contest.
No doubt a momentum shift after the Crows had everything in the third term. A couple of goals in a row, and Richmond playing with a little bit more vigour, a little bit more zest in their legs. But Peatling, this man's worked so hard.
Yeah, it's just the wrong kick, though. It was.
That Bolter sitting there 5 metres on his inside.
Michael Annie works his way into the middle of the grounds. Long ball inside 50. Good bar. Taylor bearing down on him. He kept his
Tiger played, just walked through the mark.
Well, he just got separation once again. I think it was from Trainer. He's not a big man. He's just taking the front spot. You can see them one-on-one. Trainer just loses it completely.
Gray, I reckon.
Oh, Gray, was it? Okay. Yeah.
He went one way.
And Taylor went to where the ball was going.
Developing into an outstanding AFL player. Best and fairest at the Calder Cannons only 2 years ago. From 48, a big kick. It's a big kick for many reasons. It's the post.
Isaac Rankin back on, as is Barry.
Eddie Betts, 3-time All-Australian, keeping us updated on the boundary. Less than 8 to go.
I think that's the important point. 8 minutes to go. They need to be the next to score, Richmond.
Miller, long and strong. A mark needed. Not quite from Bolter. Sonzi wrapped up.
What?
Just a little bit high in this.
Free kick, Sonzi.
Where?
So they were looking for those little 45s early. It's a better kick.
Sonzi's ball, Lynch off hands and out.
So I think in this situation, don't be afraid to kick long to a contest. And that's where you get your representation. But they do need to be the next team to scores to keep themselves in it.
Throw it in again. Oh, shit.
Flicks off the boot of the ruckman.
Again.
And then Saligo.
The ball should not be landing at their feet.
Unlike
throw it in again.
They'll even love a Richmond player to come through. Either from the back of the stoppage to rush through, get some connection.
Throw the ball in properly.
It's been a quiet day for Saligo.
That's better.
The highest rated player on the ground after his best game last week. Rankin affects the tackle on Hopper. Buried. Little bunt to Pedler.
It's a good kick by Murray.
Yep.
Nice touch. See Jordan Dawson on the bench. You'd imagine he'd come back on for the last 5 to 6 minutes.
Shelley and Peatling, so they've got plenty of run left on the bench.
Pedler's kick. Phil Thorpe. To ground, Sonzi. And eventually the Tigers see it out. Campbell and Trainer and co.
Good work in here, boys. Over, Kobe.
Tigers momentum stymied here. Hayes Brown made sure he was at the front. Hopper grabbed by Berry, but he got the ball away up against the boundary. And just seeing it over in time, Sonzi.
Yeah, I just think if you're trying to win the game, if you're trying to come from 19 points down, I'd love to see more movement at the stoppages. Bring up a half forward. try and get an extra number around the stoppage.
Hayes Brown down to Taranto. Hacks it forward. Cumming, Malera, Berry. Now to Rankin. Under pressure. High Raker with the fist. Gray, is that going to be enough?
Pedler.
It fell to Pedler in space. Pedler to put the game away. He's missed.
And maybe a little bit more aggressive with the kick in.
The Tigers move it quickly. Burton off half back. He's going to kick it out to space. The race is on. Malera's going to be the first one there. He picks it up well. Michael Addy kicks 2-on-1 over the head of both. Phil Thorpe to Keys, over to Neil Bullen. Neil Bullen loves a situation like this. Screams in towards goal. Back pedals to Taylor. It's a 1-on-1 in the square. Crows might come up with it. Curtin picks up the football. He's besieged, holding the ball. Advantage paid on the slingshot. Gives the Tigers some sort of a chance to open up the ground. Ross down the line. Lynch up the ground. Did he get shoved? He did.
Murray's questioning it.
It was a poor kick by Ross.
Yeah.
But you're right, that is a free kick. Can they come in board?
What?
Clever.
Lynch received the handball from Shorts. Desperately needing a mark here. The Tigers out the back. Taranto. He's got half a chance. Snap.
Oh.
Jared, you wanted the Tigers to play it out. They've certainly done that.
They've done a great job. Done a great job. Just missed out on the last 3 chances. Could have nailed a goal or 2.
Tigers supporters, win, lose or draw, would be pretty happy with what we've seen today. They've played it out to the bitter end and kept the game alive. Taylor in the middle to Neil Bullen. Neil Bullen trying for the nail in the coffin. Rochelle at the top of the square. Tigers around him. Rochelle knocks it to himself. That oblong ball just won't sit up. Cumming comes in fast. Scooped out. Sonzi doing plenty of the heavy lifting. Rochelle will get a free kick.
Yeah, it's a free kick. I mean, there's not much that Campbell could have done. You can see here Rochelle turns back into...
Could that be diving in at the legs?
Could have gone there for the ball.
Lou Campbell.
Yeah.
Split-second decision.
Not much you can do.
Tiger Army certainly don't think it was a free kick.
No, it should have been the other way.
Plenty of boos from 22,000 people here. They can make some noise. Rochelle right on the arc. He's one of their leading goal kickers. And that's why he ices it for the Crows.
He hang up the phone celebration.
Hang up the phone, mate.
Yeah, no, it was...
End of the conversation. I mean, the question is it taking the legs out? Let's have another look. Yeah, I think he was down, just chasing the ball. What do you think, Jordan?
Yeah. It's sort of hard. It's an odd one.
Yeah, it is odd.
It's a great finish nonetheless. I like the jumper too, Jerry. What do you think about the long sleeve white jumper?
Yeah,
hang up the phone.
But more so the follow-up. Like he kept persistent, kept at it, kept going.
Yeah, it was about a 25-second effort to get that ball.
3.5 to go. Campbell inside 50. It'll be cut off by Laird, who's had a few issues already today with a bit of a knock under the eye, but he's played on hard. Cumming, Rankin.
Another player that's been important today, I think, Alex Neil-Bullen.
Yeah,
as he gets the ball here. I mean, it was the one that really contributed to that play before. He's an unbelievable teammate.
Crows have played in some close matches. Plenty of Crow supporters, I'm sure, a sigh of relief that this didn't get too close. Less than 3 to play. They play North Melbourne next week, then Hawthorn, and then the bye. Tigers playing it out. Lafau, Burton's kick smothered. Burleys. And now it's Milera, just a little bit indecisive. He goes back to Burleys. And then Laird and Rankin.
He's up to 33 now, Rankin. He's had a terrific game.
Dawson, Neil Bullen.
You.
Peatling, oh, he's called to play on. Now to Dawson, and then a little chip to McAndrew, who's had a good afternoon.
He can't kick, though.
Love to know the story, Jared, how they actually got him out of Sydney.
It's a good question. I don't really know the answer to that, but I know the ruck whisperer, he was disappointed. Stephen Torbett, who's been a ruck coach up in Sydney for a long time, thought there was something in this bloke because he'd rather tackle than kick.
Lockie McAndrew looking for his first goal in AFL. Can he do it? He can! Lockie McAndrew, the Man Mountain at 2 metres.
Come on!
Bit of a Josh Kennedy run up too, but with bigger steps.
Well, it's a foreign trade to him.
First goal, well done. Well done, big fella.
He was a big unit in rugby union. But gee, he's come along in leaps and bounds. Got cut from the Swans Academy, went over to Adelaide to try and prove his worth, as was the guidance. And the Crows have just been watching him, nurturing him along. Jeez, I tell you what. He's a ripper, isn't he?
Yeah, he can be anything. You're right. Not much exposure to our game. He certainly doesn't look out of place. A nice confidence getting your first goal from the skipper too.
And then gets it out to the advantage.
Wins the tap with the adrenaline flowing. Peatling's hurried kick wider. Taylor having to fight Floston for it. Shorts. He's grabbed.
Oh!
They finished off strongly. Now
Curtin is a monster, man. Curtin is a monster.
Come back on. Stand. On. Play on. You.
Curtin. Didn't quite get to Thilthorpe. Broad, who's worked hard. Makes Richko work for it here. And then a shank will give the Crows another chance towards the big sticks late in the piece.
Well, I like Richko. I think he's been a really good player the last few weeks. He made a blue there, but that's what we do as young players. A little bit of rush of adrenaline. But they found one in Richko, for sure. A lot of positives for the Tigers. I mean, it's a disappointing third term, but gee, he put 4 quarters last week to 3 quarters today. 1 bad quarter, but big positives.
Ben Keys looking to equal Taylor Walker in 11 goals for the season for the Crows, and dobs it through, finishing strongly the Adelaide Crows.
And if you're looking for positives, what we saw from the Crows in that third quarter was genuine top 4 footy. Prelim final standard. You produce that for 3 quarters in a game of footy. There's the hang. That's the shank. It's not. You're going to have to think those ones through a little bit better, but very clever. Straight back in from the big man. So something for everyone today. Not 4 points for the Tigers, but certainly something as you look to the future. There's Kuda. He's not a Tigers man, but geez, I tell you what, he's got a young pup that's some say could be better than Kuda.
Is that the wrong game, Jared?
What?
Yes.
In the middle, final stages of this match on Mother's Day at the MCG. Dawson up to Peatling. Apty's had the football on the final.
Well done, Crows.
So hard. The Crows, their 5th win
Overall,
of the season.
pretty good win.
A gritty Richmond.
Could have won by a lot more, though. A bit worrying early. But well done, Crows. (14-14) to 9-7. So look at some stats. Miller 34.
It was a good win in the end.
8 tackles for Rankin.
Crows. That was certainly challenged.
33 for Rankin.
But
9 clearances for Taranto. 5 for Berry.
They came out in that third term.
Dawson 12 marks.
They've had 9 goals, 8 in the second half. They really got to work on their defensive side of their game,
Lynch
which
with
gave
3, Rochelle with 2,
opportunities offensively.
Mullen with 2. A lot of singles.
They certainly didn't want to get
little
by
singles.
Richmond. They put up a good fight, but this side,
There you go,
they're
boys.
still searching to put a good four-quarter performance together. But there's certainly signs today that once it
Time to
clicks,
get on some games.
they can be a dangerous side for any opposition.
You would love to have heard that spray at halftime. They came out like men possessed in the first 6 or 7 minutes of the third quarter.
Yeah. It was one of those ones where you didn't want it repeated at three-quarter time. So you dig deep into the effort basket, and you try and come out firing the third quarter. As we head down to Eddie Betts.
Down here with one of the superstars, Wayne Malera. Great win last week, but to back it up at the MCG against Richmond, you must be pretty proud.
Yeah, no, good. Pretty proud. We don't get off to play here, so it's nice to get out on the G. But I thought our first half we probably struggled a little bit, probably a little bit off in our defence, and I thought we tidied that up.
Yeah, that's it.
Really got going, and then sort of started to play our way, which was nice. But to their credit, they were very, very good.
Good win.
Young group, energy. They really brought it and bring a challenge.
And speaking about the first half, going into half-time, did you get a spray from Nixie? Did he spray at half-time?
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily a spray, but it was, boys, let's get back to playing our way. Defense was a bit off, and get back to a body and then work from there.
You had a couple of big outs before the game. Jordan Bites down back, Taylor Walker up forward, but it was great to get the skipper back today. He played pretty awesome.
Yeah, Dawes, it's always good to have him back playing, and he come down back there for a bit and then went back in the middle, and I thought really straightened us up there in the middle. So, and in defence, we got the boys there playing in the Sanford that come up and play well. I thought Boz come in and played some pretty good footy, so it was good.
I know you're a pretty humble bloke and you don't want to talk about yourself, mate, but 34 disposals today, running off half-back. Your season, every game you just keep growing and growing and growing. You must be pretty wrapped the way you're playing.
Yeah, no, it's good. Credit to the boys, they look after me down there back, and it's been good. I just want to keep playing my role for the team and keep doing what I do.
You and Isaac waxing on today, 33 and 34, mate. Congratulations. Good luck for the rest of the season. Take it easy.
Take care. Hola.
Some of their big names, they stepped up in that third term, Jared. It was pretty brutal stuff for a while there.
It was. Well, Rankin was one, and Dawson was another. Dawson's such an electric player. I love him coming off the half-back. Others like him centre forward, but to me in the third quarter, Miller, he just dominated. Cook also, 10 possessions. He's only a youngster, Laird and Worrell. They really just did it. The system got back, and the pressure got back, and they went to work.
Just on Rankin, he only spent 2 minutes forward of the ball, so no wonder he was cramping late in the fourth there.
Big on ball, biggest.
And Eddie's actually grabbed him, so he might ask him the question how he's feeling.
Did grab Isaac. He walked past, so I thought I'd grab him and ask him, mate, how's the hamstrings?
Yeah, no, they're all right. Everyone was freaking out on the bench, but I just came off. I was like, it's just a cramp, just relax.
Well, you should have heard us in the commentary. They're like, oh no, not Isaac, not his hamstring again.
He's cramping in the D50, which isn't what you want. They almost get the goal. So as soon as I started cramping, I got off, and yeah, all good.
And today, obviously, you spent a lot of time in the midfield. Is that something that coming into the game, you knew that was going to happen?
Yeah, I think the last couple of weeks we spoke about playing a bit more mid. Don't want to give it away, but yeah, being a bit of a link and just get my hands on the footy and keep starting the ball.
Shelley himself, you two down forward, waxing on with each other. Like that's you got that combination?
Yeah, we're finally sort of getting the hang of it. Yeah, but both of us love kicking goals, so whenever we're down forward, we love kicking goals. So that's nice. Rash is going well. Gets in the midfield when he can, but goes forward and kicks goals too. So it's nice.
We just want to say, wish you all the best, mate, and. Good to see that the hamstrings are intact, mate. Stay good. Get that pickle juice down and you're all good, mate.
The AFL record, that held by Brent Harvey. He was rested from last week's draw with Hawthorn. He will be rested from this week's game against the Sydney Swans, which will be at the SCG. And then the plan, which has now been the case for some time, will come into play to have him play game 4-3-3 against West Coast at the MCG in front of 90,000 plus people. The club is unashamed about this, TJ. That's the...
Started with the contest, you did 3, you got the free kick and just went back and slotted that goal.
Yeah, it was an important kick.
I thought when I got that high free kick, I saw Sethy Campbell on the mark, and he's having a fabulous season. And I remember him doing the phone celebration the other day, so I thought what a great time to rub that in. The Richmond fans weren't happy with it, but just pleased to get the result in the end.
Same thing. You can hear him just getting into your ear out of the fence, and he just told him just finish the call.
Yeah, I probably can't repeat that on TV, Eddie, what they were saying, but it's all laughs. That's why we love playing footy. We love bringing the smiles to the fans.
As a small forward playing in the forward line, when you got Thilthorpe down there, you just balls in the air. You just try and gravitate to him because you know he's going to create a contest or bring it ground to the smalls. Oh,
it's great, mate. And a lot of us boys, we've watched a lot of the small forwards these days, the Nick Watsons, the Cozzy Pickett's, even yourself. We love watching that. And I think it's so predictable. We know that Riley's one going to mark it or two. It's just going to land to the front. So he's having a great year. He might not be kicking the goals like last year, but he's still competing. You saw in that last quarter that goal assist he did to Keys. He just shows where he's at.
I spoke about the combination with Isaac just then. Yourself going into the midfield, Isaac playing forward. Today it was Isaac more in the midfield, you more on the forward. That's going to chop and change during the year? Yeah, I think it was just depending on the game. You saw me at the start of the year, I was playing more midfield, Isaac more forward, and he's doing a great job the last few weeks. It's great to see him back in some form and playing really good footy. So I think that's just going to depend on the game, but I think it's a great thing seeing us wax mid forward too. Well done, mate. Congratulations on the win. I think they're waiting for you down there. So thanks, get Eddie. Down there, mate. Take it easy.
Jeez, he's been busy, Eddie. He's actually got cramp. He's gone the pickle juice.
He'll be double invoice today, Eddie. He's busy out there.
That's as busy as he's been for weeks. Yeah, he's got the hammy. He's going for a rub.
If the bounce is a show that you love watching, and we all love watching it, we've got the tape across it, of course, Gerard, when we return from the MCG. That's currently on 5:04. That's kicked off. Today, Rory Laird joins Scott Pendlebury as the player that's been able to attain 15+ disposals in 239 games in a row.
Wow.
And that was 27 disposals this afternoon for Rory Laird. And the Tigers, there were plenty of green ticks, I think. They worked hard. They played hard. It was just that third term they were a little bit outclassed.
I know that's the challenge for young teams to adapt during the game when the pressure is ramped up. And it was clearly ramped up in the third term by Adelaide. And that is an experienced team there and a happy team to come off the MCG where they don't play all that often. Wayne Malera said that. So to get the victory, to jump back on the plane and head back to Adelaide. 2 wins on the chop. Port Adelaide and now Richmond. They'd be fairly pleased.
And 2 victories at the MCG this year in their 2 matches that they're playing in the home and away season. So that's important. Isaac Rankin becomes the 4th pro to ever record 30+ disposals, along with 8+ tackles and 650 metres gained.
Moves them up to 8th spot on the ladder. A game behind the pack above them. So they've got a game to make up.
A happy team from Adelaide about to rip out the song.
This program brought to you by Macca's Korean Barbecue Dunks Range. Yui, official partner of footy fans. And Harvey Norman, shop best brands, best range, best prices.
Nick Dacos with the match winner from 50 out.
When you're getting tackled 30 times a game, you need all the help you can get. I keep my black and white whites white with Dacos Magic.
Leave the ad breaks on the boundary line.
Spectacular.
With no ad breaks during play on Fox Footy, you'll never miss a moment. You can't script this. What a moment.
Not even Fox, man.
might just do this all day. Whoa.
You're dealing with a Welsh girl here.
Oh, show! Come on! Come on!
New strategy. It's never happened to me before.
New season, Taskmaster. Fridays 8:30 on Fox 8 or watch on demand.
It all starts with something magnificent.
Hello? So this is what it's like?
What?
Ready?
Being bad never felt so good. I'm ready. I know who you are. I know what you are.
I know you too. They need someone to be wicked so that you can be good.
Hello, Finny. Being bad never felt so. Oh no. You like monsters? I'll show you a monster.
You got the devil in you, child.
Being bad never felt so good.
What are you doing? Not a game. Oh, what you were saying now. It's not even guaranteed though, is it? It's taking so long to load, man. What are we waiting for? Fuck me. Jesus Christ, why did that take so long? What a joke. It's a waste. Mmm. Mmm. Oh. I don't want to play this. That bad? taking it along the load. Bots. Then we can always play with the tags and all that as well. You can probably put the two teams that are playing. Just putting some more shorts up, boys. So those tags aren't that good. No Sunday night game. Weird. The bounce. Alright, so now that's the Bulldogs power game done. And then the Blues Carlton is next. Ah, still got more. More power, Bulldogs. I should have posted them like straight after the game. Football, mate. Football. Floating or what? Nothing. Oh, someone underneath. many silvers we got? Oh. Oh. Against the Reggies. Oh! Oh, more soft drink. Ah. Mm. Uh. What's the other one? Top. Oh, Charlotte. What's he doing? Oh! Cinnamon, French. League One. Thomason. Thomason. Take that. Not bad. Eight by 83 plus. Oh, high to low. Shit. They're low to high, mate. Your position, low to high. Ah, all rares. All rares. Hmm. I don't really feel like playing FC. Oh! Oh! Oh my god. Damn. All right, we got some squad battle rewards, guys. Let's check out what we get. Hope doing well. We'll have a quick look at some of the objectives as well and the Evos. Yes, yes, yes. $10/83. Oh, tradable. Shit. Oops. Here we got. Oh. El Mali. Mala. El Mala? Alright, let's have a look at the objectives. $88? Ooh. Good reward for once. Tots HM. Play 10 with a US player for 100 SP. Assist 4 goals with the right wing. Score 4 with the NWSL player in the lineup. Win 7 with 2 US players in the lineup. For Flint, that's pretty handy. Score 1 in 5 using a NWSL. And then you get Sears. Alright, then we got the Tots HM. Play 2 with a League 1 player. Secure at least 1 in 2 with a League 1 player. And win 2 while having 1 Tots for a 74. Daily Tots. French Tots. Oh, this is a rush. Win 3 rush. Assist 1 in 5. Score 5. Using a Tots. 40,000. Pretty basic. That is Helly. Giroud. Can't remember which ones are the new ones or not. Sonnet. I think Sonnet new. Osimhen. How much is it for Giroud? 88 with a Tots or a team of the week. $6'4". Holy. No finish shot or power shot. Or Belligan. Both very pretty good cards. 13 squads. 1, 2, 3, 4 90s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 89s. 3 88s. No one's doing that one at all. Get a 93 left back for 3 squads. And you're expecting us to do 13 squads for a 94. Game's gone. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. That's just for the video, boys. All right, guys. There's a whole lot of talk at the moment about this game mixtape. So let's have a look at it, shall we? I had a quick look, and it is in the Xbox store. So we're gonna play it. Give it a shot. I'm just gonna get rid of this KO thing. Where is my logos? Logos? That's not Epic, it's Xbox. There we go. There we go. Let's give it a shot. There's a bit of noise on this and Twitter and social medias. Yeah, we got sound. Good.
The compact disc delivers crisp, high-fidelity audio in a portable form factor with a 16-bit signal and a staggering 74 minutes of playtime. It's the sound of the future. Make memories to good music. Invest in quality headphones. Always make a soundtrack, because pretty soon you won't be listening to music. You'll be listening to who you were. Tonight's playlist is important. It's a retrospective of greatest hits to accompany our last night together in the Big Suck. A milestone like this requires preparation, a schedule. One must think ahead to experience the now. These are the last hours of our high school affair. It's romantic. I want to say something lighthearted, so I say... I bet one of us dies this time.
Oh shit, we're going.
Music good.
You almost ate it!
Almost fucking brick.
Share the road, airhead!
Who's the person that said you have to press a button? You have to move. What are they talking about?
Treachery! Subterfuge! Grab on! We'll take you over the bridge! You giddy bitch! Tonight, we're invited to Camille Cole's beach party. It's the tits, it's the jam. Everyone's gonna be there. College kids, rich kids, athletes, horse girls, skaters. It's teenage high society. Right now, we have no booze, but we do have some leads. We'll start at my house, then on to Cassandra's, free drinks at our secret hideout, then arrive beachside at 9:45 p.m. It could be one of our greatest hits.
Was that Kyle driving?
Yeah, I thought he was playing football at Colorado.
Maybe he's going to the party.
Think he can buy us some vodka?
I'll ask him.
Hey, Kyle.
Yo, Kyle, you buy us some vodka? Don't think he heard me. Your folks home?
My dad's home, yeah.
Lame.
It's Grove Street.
I thought we were riding together.
I didn't want to get all sweaty and shit.
Fair. You know the music that plays before a concert? Bands always use the same playlist when they're setting up the stage. That's because it's a countdown. Roadies know when their jobs begin, when they finish, and when the playlist ends, the show begins. This playlist, the one you'll be hearing today, is a countdown to my last night in Blue Moon Lagoon.
You're still going through with this?
Afraid so. I leave for the airport at 6 a.m.
You've ruined our road trip.
I know this.
What's the name of this woman who's tearing us apart?
Bella Deltone.
So you fly to New York, you give this woman your mixtape, and what, she just hires you?
After she listens to the mixtape, yeah. I'll become the world's foremost music supervisor.
What's a music supervisor?
It's a great question, Slater.
Imagine before you all the music of human history. Every sonnet, symphony, rock song, and radio jingle. A vast gallery of sound. This is the domain of the music supervisor. It's their job to curate a soundtrack that frames and elevates the narrative, whether it's a film, a play, or a television.
The music supervisor. Just gonna end the YouTube and start again with the mixtape going. There's a sec. One momento.